I'm alive. All right. I got some work to do, so I thought I'd try this live broadcast. I'm doing a little deep dive with AI. I took 10 of the most. I took 10 of the most important screenshots that show my statistics, and I asked AI to review them, study it, reflect, summarize each category that has statistics of, like, explain it to me like I don't know any of it. So I did that, and I started realizing I really didn't. And when I do this monthly, I'm able to make adjustments on my promotions and campaigns because of the information I'm getting from AI. So it's this time of month, it's the beginning of the month, and I had high sell percentage, 59%. It's just way too high. And so I got to bring it back down to under 50 again, 49, 48%. So I had to turn off the pay-per-click because they were just the biggest drain. And so I just redid the screenshots, and now I want to listen to it, and I'm going to be working on taking photos. And we'll probably listen to it a few times since cut down on ad spending, optimize promoted listing rates, which I did. I'll explain what I did later, but we'll listen to this.
With an educational approach. I'll also give recommendations to improve your sales, advertising efficiency, and overall profitability. eBay performance breakdown analysis. 1. Sales overview. Total sales, last 31 days, 4,035. Net sales, after taxes and fees, 1,411.71. Selling costs, $2,387, 69.2% of total sales. Quantity sold, 264 items. Average sale price per item, $15.29. Key takeaways. Net sales are significantly lower than total sales due to high selling costs, ads, eBay fees, shipping, and taxes. Your quantity sold dropped slightly, 1.9%, meaning fewer items are being purchased compared to the last period. The average sale...
I do think I've made some adjustments because I was trying to be competitive during Christmas, so my ads jumped up. And as I tweaked them to slow them down, I lowered 2 of my promoted ads from 18% to 12, and now the 12 went to 7. And then I paused the pay-per-click ads inside because they're not performing well, and as well as I reactivated the offsite ads, and it'll be the 5th time I've done that. I grade each campaign, and each campaign's like F minus, F plus, and it was not worth keeping on after 2 months. So I just turned it off. So I've turned it off, and now I'm turning it back on because I have a big dip in sales. So I'm listing every hour, scheduled for almost a year and a half now. On top of it, I'm blasting 50 to 100 new listings on top of that. Almost daily. You can go through my store, it doesn't matter. But I'm listing between 50 to 100, guaranteed 24. So if I take a day off, I know I'm listing every hour. So I'll come in and build my drafts and just let them go. And now I'm working on building my inventory for the scheduling. So I'll go and I'll list 500 of them and have them scheduled out every 60 minutes. So that'll be like 21 days out. So that's the goal, is to always, so it's like when I'm dropping and I'm listing every hour of every day and you're dropping. It's just like, it's like, it almost feels like they have an ability to turn the knob based on when the quarter is ending. So if they need to make more money, they can abstract more money. It's just my opinion, but that's how I feel about it. It's just what's been happening. So I'm not going to get into ranting. I've already been pretty upset about it. Alright, I gotta get better lighting for the photos. There we go. That's not gonna work either. Let me just turn this back on.
I'll analyze your eBay performance using the screenshots you provided and break down each category with an educational approach. I'll also give recommendations to improve your sales, advertising efficiency, and overall profitability. eBay performance breakdown analysis. 1. Sales overview. Total sales, last 31 days, 4,035. Net sales, after taxes and fees, 1,411.71. Selling costs, $2,387, 69.2% of total sales. Quantity sold, 264 items. Average sale price per item, $15.29. Key takeaways. Net sales are significantly lower than total sales due to high selling costs, ads, eBay fees, shipping, and taxes. Your quantity sold dropped slightly, 1.9%, meaning fewer items are being purchased compared to the last period. The average sales price per item decreased by 4.4%, meaning buyers may be opting for lower priced items. Recommendations: boost higher margin items. Identify listings with strong sales but low profitability and adjust pricing. Reduce unnecessary costs. Lower reliance on expensive ads and optimize promotions. Bundle items together. This could increase the average order value and reduce per item shipping costs.
Actually been doing that. My magazines are now going in lots of 12 since I'm working on, I want to start traveling and doing my treasure hunting on the road and keeping this as a home base. So I've been processing 4,000 magazines out of the store and reloading them in batches of 12, trying to get a little bit more money out of them. I'm doing some of the things she says. It's very interesting. The ads are really, I've already tweaked the ads yesterday. So I've already kind of made the adjustments that she's recommending. And it seems like she's on, oh, I call her, she, because I hear her voice. I feel like the information's priceless when they start breaking down each category and you're actually looking at the seller hub, and now you're like, oh, that's what that means, you know. And it'll just, I recommend trying it, but it's up to you if you're, you know, I want to always think, I want to be curious, not judgmental, and I always want to try to learn. So that's the goal there. All right, now let me get back to this. Hang on.
I'll analyze your eBay performance using the screenshots you provided and break down each category with an educational approach. I'll also give recommendations to improve your sales, advertising efficiency, and overall profitability. eBay performance breakdown analysis. 1. Sales overview. Total sales, last 31 days, 4,035. Net sales, after taxes and fees, 1,411.71. Selling costs, $2,387, 69.2% of total sales. Quantity sold, 264 items. Average sale price per item, $15.29. Key takeaways. Net sales are significantly lower than total sales due to high selling costs, ads, eBay fees, shipping, and taxes. Your quantity sold dropped slightly, 1.9%, meaning fewer items are being purchased compared to the last period. The average sales price per item decreased by 4.4%, meaning buyers may be opting for lower priced items. Recommendations: boost higher margin items. Identify listings with strong sales but low profitability and adjust pricing. Reduce unnecessary costs. Lower reliance on expensive ads and optimize promotions. Bundle items together. This could increase the average order value and reduce per item shipping costs. Advertising performance campaign insights. You have multiple ad campaigns running. Pay per click high, $19.95 plus. 1,088,042 impressions, 15 sales, 2,057 clicks, rose 2.37, room for improvement. Test number 5, promoted offsite. 1,426 impressions, 44 clicks, 2 sales, 4.97, better performance but small volume. eBay low 5% and eBay high 18% ads. High impressions, 7 member plus combined, but mixed rows. High ad spend and effectiveness. High spending on ads, $580.21 spent on eBay ads. Pay per click is costly. The CPC 9 is manageable, but sales conversion is low. Low ROAS on some campaigns. This means some ads are not bringing enough returns. Recommendations: pause underperforming ads and shift spending to high-performing ones.
I did.
Optimize promoted listings rates. Use lower rates for popular items and higher for slow-moving stock. Focus on organic reach. Improve SEO within listings, titles, descriptions, and item specifics. Traffic and buyer behavior. Total impressions, 12,483, 36.4%. This means your listings are being seen more. Click-through rate CTR, 0.1%, down 20%. People are seeing your listings but not clicking as much. Sales conversion rate, 1.5%, down 11.6%. Fewer clicks are converting into actual purchases. Top buyer type.
Talk about that not clicking through rate. Every day there's like, for me, I have at least 24 being ended because I schedule every hour. And then if I have a bulk of 50 or 100 or 200, I'll have more to do that day. I have an AI program that helps me with the titles, and then I come in after a month and I use another AI tool to make it better. So I'm looking at the titles and trying to make them optimize as much as possible. So like today I changed 70, almost 80 titles. So I did, that was 30 days ago, so I had the 24 plus whatever, 50 more. And I felt like that's been working every day because I've been selling more of those types of listings. They've been selling. You can see them, you recognize them because I used to use all uppercase, and now those are slowly going away as I upgrade the listing, and those are starting to sell more. So at the end, right before they relist, if there's any changes, I mean, they tell you, oh, there's 74 ending. Well, they're telling you that for a reason. Those 74 that are ending, you can go in and make changes, so when they get re-indexed, at least it acts like it's been changed. And so far, I have noticed I'm playing around with the pricing as well as the titles, the descriptions. I'm more about, if you get to the description, you read it, it'll make me an offer. It's huge. It's like, it's because I'm accepting offers, and I want to make sure that they make me an offer. If the worst scenario is like, they'll, send me a lowball offer, and I'll block them, but don't do that. All right. Sorry, I have to stop you because I have been making adjustments.
I'll analyze your eBay performance using the screenshots you provided and break down each category with an educational approach. I'll also give recommendations to improve your sales, advertising efficiency, and overall profitability. eBay performance breakdown analysis. 1. Sales overview. Total sales, last 31 days, 4,035. Net sales, after taxes and fees, 1,411.71. Selling costs, $2,387, 69.2% of total sales. Quantity sold, 264 items. Average sale price per item, $15.29. Key takeaways. Net sales are significantly lower than total sales due to high selling costs, ads, eBay fees, shipping, and taxes. Your quantity sold dropped slightly, 1.9%, meaning fewer items are being purchased compared to the last period. The average sales price per item decreased by 4.4%, meaning buyers may be opting for lower priced items. Recommendations: boost higher margin items. Identify listings with strong sales but low profitability and adjust pricing. Reduce unnecessary costs. Lower reliance on expensive ads and optimize promotions. Bundle items together. This could increase the average order value and reduce per item shipping costs. Advertising performance campaign insights. You have multiple ad campaigns running. Pay per click high, $19.95 plus, 1,088,042 impressions, 15 sales, 2,057 clicks, rose 2.37, room for improvement. Test number 5, promoted offsite. 1,426 impressions, 44 clicks, 2 sales, 4.97, better performance but small volume. eBay low 5% and eBay high 18% ads. High impressions, 7 member plus combined, but mixed rows. High ad spend and effectiveness. High spending on ads, $580.21 spent on eBay ads. Pay per click is costly. The CPC 9 is manageable, but sales conversion is low. Low ROAS on some campaigns. This means some ads are not bringing enough returns. Recommendations. Pause underperforming ads and shift
Oh, you
spending
mean I
to
gotta
high-performing
pause
ones.
AI learning? No, the
Optimize
CEO
promoted
says
listings
no.
rates. Use lower rates for popular items and higher for slow-moving stock. Focus on organic reach. Improve SEO within listings, titles, descriptions, and item specifics. Traffic and buyer behavior.
Tired of paying for their
Total
learning their
impressions,
AI.
12,483, 36.4%. This means your listings are being seen more. Click-through rate CTR, 0.1%, down 20%. People are seeing your listings but not clicking as much. Sales conversion rate, 1.5%, down 11.6%. Fewer clicks are converting into actual purchases. Top buyer type, 95.2% are one-time buyers, meaning you have very few repeat customers. Why this matters. CTR is low. This could indicate weak listing images, unoptimized titles, or uncompetitive pricing. Conversion rate drop. Even when people click, they may not be making purchases. This could be due to pricing, shipping costs, or competition. Lack of repeat customers. You may need better retention strategies. Recommendation.
So I'll tell you why that's happening.
I'll analyze your eBay performance.
Oh, it starts over when I click that. Okay, so I have to learn how to stop that. Why I'm not getting return customers is they're going to my store and they're looking at stuff because it's all casino items, and there's been tons of like certain items. So I'm noticing like my poker chips, they're not looking to buy the poker chips. They're looking at them because they go through all of them, and I'll see every one once you go to the page. So I turn off all the ads on those. I'm not going to pay for people to look at my ads because they just want to look and they're not serious buyers. And at certain collectibles, they do that. And it's like now with the high-res photos in the background, you can take prints of mine and make almost pictures out of it. It's like they used to protect us everywhere, but now they're not protecting us. But that's just my frustration. So obviously I'm not really happy with what's happening. Like, I'm not going to do offsite ads anymore because until they start blocking IP addresses that are known sellers. So not saying that sellers are bad, that they're just going to go click on people's ads, but majority of those listings, people do search. They click on them to see, what they're pricing it at. Or, I mean, we don't have, there's no safeguards. They just want people, not only are they wanting people to click on it, they're adding other sellers on that listing. So I pay for that traffic and they can go to a whole bunch of other sellers. It's just like, it's almost like, okay, here's your packaging that you give me, but I want money for me mailing out your eBay logo on my these packages, because everything now is pay to play. So I'm not buying no more of that packaging. And especially the new packaging is horrible. And I've had 2 returns already, broken CD cases. There's no air in the bubbles. The envelopes are coming apart as easy as that. So I'm trying to get out of this. I'm praying. What is it? The Lord's Prayer? That's pretty serious. Alright, so we got looks like I forget the name of that. Oh boy. Let's move that back a little bit. Anyway, I'm not going to use her to talk. I'm going to go back up here and find out average percentages, key takeaways, performance breakdown analyzed. Okay. It just seems like I took 6 months off from doing YouTubes because I was so upset about eBay.
5. Category sales breakdown your best-selling.
And I guess it sounds like I need to take another 5 months off. Not from selling, but
14.87% of sales. Books and magazines.
that's why a majority of my videos are becoming like treasure hunting and going places and flea markets and Pahrump and Quartzsite and flea markets and auctions and I'm almost feeling like I need to go back that direction because anytime I talk about this platform, it just pisses me off.
DVDs, Blu-rays, $203.59.
I do have my friend gives me shit when I wear it. my
Indicating an upward trend. Collectibles increased by 591%.
Interesting.
Suggesting untapped
That might be
potential.
100 years
Musical
old.
instruments remain your top seller. Recommendations. Double down on
Baseball.
collectibles. If sales are rising, increase inventory or bundle similar items. Expand book sales. Consider selling sets or rare editions to maximize value. Optimize your top categories by improving descriptions, pricing, and promotions. Final summary and key action points. Strengths. Checkmark strong ad reach. Over 12 million impressions. Checkmark increasing category sales in books, collectibles, and music. Checkmark good variety of products with growth potential. Weaknesses and fixes. Crossmark high selling costs. 59.2%.
That's just too much.
Arrow fix. Reduce eBay ad spend.
I am.
Optimize fees.
I did.
Bundle shipping. Crossmark.
I'm working on that.
And conversion rates. Rightwards pointing.
So we'll
arrow
talk
fix.
about this next month and see where I'm at.
Images and pricing strategy. Crossmark heavy reliance on ads for sales. Rightwards pointing arrow fix. Focus on organic sale and repeat customers. Top 3 action steps for immediate improvement. Cut down on ad spend and optimize promoted listings rates. Improve conversion rates by refining pricing, shipping, and product presentation. Encourage repeat buyers through promotions and email campaigns.
What I could do is I used to send out a letter when the a message to the buyer when the item's out for delivery, and it's basically it's something I would use in SEO is to kind of when I was doing SEO. Hang on, I want to make sure I say this right. It's like, I appreciate your purchase. We came on. Wait a minute. Send messages, accept offers. Messages to send when customers offer a need to hire. Messages to send to offers, my offers when they're good. Messages that I send when item arrives at eBay International Hub. Message that sends when items are out for arrival. Like the last one, I says, "Hi Doc, thanks so much for the order, the music from us." So I change out the word music. It could be toy. It could be casino item. I make it personal. I don't just say the name or copy the whole name in there. We want to ensure that they arrive to New York. So I know that they're in New York because I'm doing this to kind of trigger that I actually wrote a personal email to the customer, and that we're happy with the purchase when it gets there. If any part of this purchase was not up to standard, please reply to this email and let us know so we can do our best to ensure you're satisfied. Thank you, Mark. So why I say that, this is an umbrella. If a rep sees that and I sent that out when it arrived and they turned around and sent me a negative feedback, I can say they didn't even want to work with me. I sent this message out and they weren't even willing to work. And in our policies, if they're showing that they're not willing to work with the person and they're being professional, they'll fall on our side. That's one of the reasons why I have 100% on this account. My other account got kind of attacked It's okay. It's my public account, which got turned off today. I'm just going to focus back on one network, one channel, and I just have to protect my profits now. And so this letter really like not only makes them feel good about it. It's like, wow, what's really neat is they come home and it's on their porch, and they got this email, and it's like, not only am I like in tune to where the item is arriving, I'm building trust and return customer, as well as protecting me from a bad customer, or, well, it's not what I wanted, and they just go straight to the, I want a refund, but they don't open up a return. It's like, I'm okay, I'll pay for your shipping. I'm real positive, but with that email being sent when it's arriving, it's really important, because it makes it hard for eBay not to take the negative review off. And if they come back without following the policies, now they want me to send them a refund without even sending me the item back. It's like, so it's kind of a win-win for, and they don't realize that, but I'm really doing it to protect my account, because like if you have a new account and you're not listing a lot on it, it takes one bad negative review to drop you down to 66.7. Who's ever going to buy on that store? I got a 25-year account, open since 1999. I have thousands of items sold on it, but I don't sell on it for the last 5 years because I shut it down during COVID. I reactivated it, and then only 4 orders, and I get one that was negative, and it was not even negative. I ordered thousands of these, and basically his account had 15 orders of feedback. So, but he's ordered thousands of them, and then I go, I knew what it was. It was a rock from quartzite, and I know exactly what it is, because when I buy them from my vendors, I make sure I take the picture of, and these vendors are the guys that are digging them out of the ground, so they should know what it is. And yeah, so that happened today, and that got me really upset. So instead of just beating my head up with 2 frustrating accounts, which are totally different, the shipping module is different here, and everything was different. I was like, oh my gosh, it's like, please don't touch mine. And I didn't care about the small account, even though it was way older. It was just way different. It's almost like they fire a developer, and here's the same promoted one. You can't change the title name, and the other one you can. So it's a different developer working on these different parts of the service, and it's like nothing is. It's just going back to being negative, and it's like I need to just focus probably on finding treasures and getting back to why I fell in love with this. And eBay, I'll give you an example. The program my partner built for me, because of my dyslexia, it creates a perfect listing. I hate to say it, it's really good when you connect the AI to an API. If you're using the ChatGPT and you're only paying $20 a month, you're only going to get $20 worth, period, because they're not going to give you all the processing. And that's why they need to have these big solar, these nuclear plants built. And if you pay the $200, yes, you're going to get exposed to better results. And since my partner programs, I was able, my friend programs, we've eliminated all those moments where ChatGPT, the pay version of $20, was inaccurate a lot of times. And that's what I was using here with my these are very small pens, but they're about 50 years old. So that's going back to the AI. It's only be a matter of time that eBay is replaced. I hate to say it. A hedge fund wants to come to my partner and go, hey, build this and use this as the e-commerce site, and have the sellers just put their hands up on their head and just sit there and just price. That's all they got to do is price and upload the photos and buy the inventory, and everything else will be done. I mean, $1 billion, eBay be sunk pretty quickly because it's all built from the ground up, all AI. All these companies that had tools and they're building AI into it, well, now they're restrained. They're restraints. Oh, they got to work with their service or program. So building it from the ground up where there's no rules, that's why we stopped. eBay kept on changing the code in the back end, and now if you think I'm pulling my hair, imagine with programmers that are working on trying to keep their services alive, and they're having to pay $150 for every question. They're charging developers to develop, and then how do you know that developer was even there the week ago? It's like he just like threw his hands up. I go, this company is messed up, and he works for a Fortune 500 company. It's real serious. So once somebody builds an AI generated listing tool that simplifies the reselling industry, it's on. It's on. It's going to be. That means. It means a lot because I mean I discovered a John Kennedy signature with AI going, hey, that's a John Kennedy signature. And then I discovered, not only did his AI discover all of them, it then discovered, whoops, which way am I going to go? It discovered who they were and how far back they went. And all these are all celebrity or court, what do you call them, justices from the 60s and 70s. I got Kennedy, I got first lady, the mom of the first lady. I got all these amazing signatures, and I would have never discovered them without AI. I mean, I would have, because I recognized they were signatures, but the ability to have it identify the name and then give me a summary because of the how I worded it but then was the what's the name of the word I'm working on, historical value of the name. And once it realized it was historical, it is a and then just started bringing all the information together. And now I'm sending them to PSA soon, and it's like Harris S. Truman. That sounds like a president. There is the signature. It just went through like it was a rock star that week. And that was the program that, it's like finding treasure in a box. That's what I want to get back to. I don't want to be, oh, what item specific is this? Oh, and it's all can be gone. All that can be done with AI. And even with the Chat GPT, I can do my item specifics with all my clothes. I just copy the item specifics. I upload 5 photos, and it fills in as many as it can. And it's normally way better than I can do it. And it's crazy. It's like, why wouldn't we not do that? So I just think eBay is a perfect situation to be. And then they'll buy it, of course. I'll leave eBay and then the company sells it to eBay. I'll be pissed. I think that's happened before. What was it 5 years ago? They ended up shutting it down because it was losing money. Oh, it wasn't. I forget the name. It was like kind of like a Macari, but it wasn't Macari. Everybody's like, they bought it just to shut it down. Yeah, because they saw that's what they're going to have to do because they built this code, and now how can you integrate AI from the ground up? Like, I mean, everything. Like monitoring the servers, so when they're having issues, they can go right to the server because AI is telling them which one's bad. It's like, it's a lot more than just analyzing products. It's analyzing what's going on. That's not. Obviously, I'm not real happy. Again, I'm doing another video that's anti-eBay. No one's gonna be watching this, so. And if you are, thank you. Hit the like button so I can tell. I'll see a little. Nobody. It's alright. renting for no reason. Boy, I can't wait to take a vacation. I haven't had a vacation in so long. Just like 5 days would be nice. Just be on an island. No, we keep on getting inflation, hike rates, postal fee increases. All these are different. A bunch of smalls done. Put that away for shipping. Okay. This far down. Alright, those photos are done. Put them in my bag. Put them in H02779. Like that. Make sure the number's right. Yeah, I hope someday I don't have to be upset. H-0277-9, I think. Yep, 8, 9, done. That's a full small tote. There's 4 in a container, about 20 pounds, about 80 pounds a lot. Probably not 80. I want to see. I think this. There's 200, 300, 400 listings in there too, so 10 pounds. So it was half the weight off. So I'm talking about 3 more of those. It'll be 40 pounds for each container storage thing, and they stack on top of each other. So I'll go 4 high in the RV. We're looking at 40, 80, 100, 4 times. Yeah, it'll be under the weight. Will be good if it stakes around 10 pounds. 40 times 4, so 160 pounds, and I'll have 160 times 6 of those. I have to start doing the math and make sure I got to keep the weight at a certain level. Pretty sure I can have that many. I'm planning on taking, I'm going to be getting hopefully a E450 engine and a little heavier chassis. That'll tow 15,000 pounds with a trailer, but I'll never get that heavy. My truck's 2,500. My Ford is a little heavier, the Taurus, but I don't plan on taking that because I want to bring my kayak when I'm on the road. And the first place, the post office is a mile away, so I'll be shipping in the morning, working in the morning, shipping, come back, kayak for 2-3 hours, come back, eat, hang out with the kitty cat. That's the goal. You know, I can do. I had some really cool. The last part of the. This is the kind of listings I'm talking about. Where people just go to your store and just go through every one of these. These are all matchbooks from, 50 years ago. They're all like casino, and they're really cool, Art Deco. And I sell them. It's like a drip every day. They just sell, but you can go to my store and you can tell when people are, they just keep going to the casino chips and they keep going to these. And once I realize that they're clicking on those all the time, I turned off all my pay-per-click on those. I don't do the offsite ad, which I don't have control with the offsite ads. That's why I've turned that way down. And it's like the 5th test, so if I keep on getting F results, how often are you going to do it? You know, I'm not going to give any more money to these guys. They got to start performing, I believe, or, you know, I'm waiting for that new AI website, and that would be amazing, guys. It's not like I just want to do what I was doing, what I enjoyed doing 5 years ago, where I was loving it. It's not, there's no love anymore in this, and I don't want to rant anymore about it, so I'm going to end this now. So thanks for watching. I'm sorry that it's just another second bummer video in a row. Thanks, eBay.